I'm going to call the meeting of the Beloit City Council to order. Mandy, would you take a roll call, please?
Andrew Graybon.
Present.
Raymond Fonzo.
He's on there.
Time on.
Which election are we
Okay, you're Raymond.
Lee McMillan.
Present.
Tony Hiegler.
Yes.
Matt Audie.
Here.
Corey Bushell.
Present.
Thank you. You'd stand with me for the invocation. Heavenly Father, be with us this evening as we conduct our city's business. Be with our families and our community as we celebrate Thanksgiving next week, and be with those who are going to be traveling. Let them have an enjoyable time with fellowship with their friends and their family. In the name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Andrew, do you have anything?
Congrats to the football team for going as far as they did. That was nice to see, and good luck to all the winter sports coming up.
Okay. Yeah. Matt? Lloyd?
Nothing.
Okay. Tony?
Wish everybody a good Thanksgiving next week.
It'd be nice to get together.
You don't want anything?
Okay, thanks. I don't have anything, so we'll, Katie, do you have anything to say?
No, I don't think
Okay, thank you. Jason?
Um,
I'll turn it over to you.
The, can give you the water treatment update. Really nothing to report right now, it's kind of in process. I did talk to Stuart a little bit about timeline for the Rural Water 3 district, and it's all to KDHE right now as far as, you know, the connection and all that stuff. So we got it all pretty well figured out. They're just, again, waiting for our good friend Dan Clare, but Stuart's got a pretty good relationship. I stopped in there talking to him today, and he was talking forever. See you, Dan. And I was like, that Dan Clare? He's like, yeah. Like, sounds like they're pretty good friends now, so, getting stuff figured out. So, yeah, I think so. But, again, we got kind of that ball in their court as far as, you know, we got the approval from KDG and from our, for PR, so we're kind of waiting for the grant funders and the American tribes, to get the clearances and all that kind of stuff, so, just the fun mountains part of it. Kind of on that water part, we do, you know, we had that really a pretty good decrease in our TTHMs here the last 2 years since we were able to make that change. We've kind of been dabbling in and out of compliance here with that. Now that we've gotten a lot closer. And so thankfully this fourth quarter is not official yet, but we did just squeak under the compliance threshold. So we are back under that 80 mark for that TTHM. So, it's good. On one hand, to kind of be working with it all the time, I think, because it just shows the necessity of change. But, you know, the guys and treating water, doing the best they can to deliver a good compliant product. So, but again, you kind of look at all the water districts in our area, we're all right at about the same level. So whether you're getting it out of the lake or out of the river, it's the same issue. Yeah.
Go up one, on that water treatment plant.
Yep.
Was that one area up there by Glen Hill that you only wanted the Native Americans, right?
Pretty much, yes. I would say pretty much that. There was actually a residence of an old Englishman along the way somewhere, but again, it was so destroyed, it was nothing, you know what I mean? But it was a known thing already, but yeah, that was pretty much it. So, a lot of it's just how we're gonna cross the river there and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so next week, obviously, we'll have the transition. We do have some newly elected council members, so just kind of give you guys an idea how that'll go. So we'll still need the current council body to be here. They'll go through the consent agenda, and then we'll do a whole transition and a little ceremony and swearing in of the new members or the people who have been reelected. So that's kind of how that'll work. I think we have Todd here, is one of the new fresh meat out there. So.
Councilman-elect.
Councilman-elect, yes, very official. So looking forward to it. Kind of what we're going to be doing is this Friday afternoon. Him and Jamie Meyer and Mayor Tom and myself are going to kind of do the whole tour of the different facilities and kind of talk, give them a little orientation on what we got going on and try to get them up to speed as fast as possible. So, so that should be a good, kind of a good thing. Yeah, Christmas party, I think, Doug may talk about it later too, but, the Christmas party is December 14th, police department's putting it on, so I'll give invitations and more details to you, so that's all I got right now.
Okay, thank you. Heather, do you have anything to report this evening?
Yep, just a couple things. He was short, so I'll be short tonight too. Destination Boot Camp, I sent out some information to businesses in the area, but just a reminder, in case you know of a business, the Dane Hansen Foundation granted us $8,900 in funding, and I secured another $3,000 from local investors to send businesses to the Destination Boot Camp, which is in Loma, Colorado, probably in March, early April of 2020. It's just an intense 2.5-day marketing and training session, and it's not just listening, it's like tactics and tips and tricks that you can do right there. So I sent the email out like at 4:30, and I think I had 3 or 4 emails already back about it, so it's very exciting. People are interested in it. Businesses will have to pay their own way, their hotel and their travel. We'll try and travel together, but between the Hansen Foundation and NCRPC, we have all the fees covered. And it's about $1,700 a person, so it's not a cheap thing to do. That's number one. Number two is the youth entrepreneurship. We were applied and were granted sanctions on that, so we are sanctioned youth entrepreneurship city. It's called Mitchell County Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge, YEC, and we will host ours on March 17th at the Technical College. After I confirm times with the schools, I'm looking at like late afternoon, early evening, so that hopefully we would have participation from the citizens of the Lick to come and do that. So we've started making some rounds with some of the teachers and some of the students. Just for a reminder, it can be anywhere from junior high to high school student. It can be a business they already have now, or a brand new business, a fictitious business, or something that's already really working. It just has to be legal. So they can't own a bar or grow pot, but anything else they can really do. And so we already have people that already have businesses, especially high school kids that already have some side businesses started. And then we actually already have businesses that are through the school. We have some printing, some 3D printing, Trojan Grounds at Beloit High actually counts for the coffee shop. So what we're wanting kids to understand is how entrepreneurship really works. So the 3 parts of it are they have to do a business plan, and it's small, it's a 3-page business plan. They have to do a trade show, and then they have to be able to speak for at least 4 minutes about the business. So it's good training, and hopefully it helps us grow our own entrepreneurs is kind of what we're looking for. I think that's it. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Heather. Do you have anything for the police department? Was Doug in it?
Doug, did you have anything you need to?
I was just gonna do Christmas party,
Okay.
which is already out now, so.
You wanna give the time, I mean, do you remember that?
7 o'clock, we're gonna probably start social around 6, dinner at 7, see how it goes after that. Gonna have a pork and chicken option. The Hawaiian theme is directly on Dave's shoulders. He wanted to do a Hawaii 5-0, but we haven't figured that out yet, so we're kind of going luau-ish now, so.
Well, look at them.
Right, right.
I was thinking more Magna Pia.
Well,
I think Dave's at home recovering and.
Dave is home now, he's recovering, he's had his operation, getting a little better every day. In communication with him daily, so. And a couple of us are spread a little thin, but we're business as usual for the most part out there, so.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot for picking up the slack for all of your crew. Okay. Next item on the agenda this evening is the November 5th City Council meeting minutes and appropriations for the consent agenda. Entertain a motion to approve. Motion's been made by Councilman Audi that we approve the consent agenda in its entirety. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman McMillan. Is there any discussion? No discussion. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Next item on the agenda this evening is resolutions. Resolution 2019-25, North Campus Property Exchange Agreement.
No real changes since our last discussion.
There's a few.
Yeah.
You want to go through those?
Yeah, we got it. I mean, I can pull it up and then we can.
So you've seen this before, just a couple of changes, pretty minor, but number 7, you will see a provision in there for the roof repair of the special ed building. As you recall, we did repair that roof, but we only did half of it. So the agreement will be that we will finish that repair in the spring.
And I'll kind of extrapolate on that, so we kind of done that in-house system we've been doing, we did it on the library, and we're gonna have to do it up here on the, over the common shop here too, but, so we'd done half of that roof about 2 years ago, and it had stopped leaking and everything, and the roof is in fairly decent shape, you can tell it's like an asphalt type layered flat roof, and then they got some sort of product over it. Well, this is a primer and then another kind of a rubberized product that goes over it, we can apply it in-house, so, just, they had the inspection out, but we got beat up the most was on that part of it, and I think they know, we know, I mean, it's not a forever fix, but they probably get another 5 or 10 years of life on that roof, so, and again, the gym roof was new, you know, so we got that part done, and then, so this is just that flat roof, we get half of it was done, so we're just gonna, probably in the spring, so that's probably, it'll be after this, but we'll come back in and do it.
So then, number 9, there's just some language in there about transitioning off of the boiler. Obviously, with everything connected to the boiler, it's gonna take just the parties working together to work through that. So the goal in there is for the school to be off of that by September 1st, hopefully before that. But in the next agreement, you'll notice there's a provision that we won't issue a payment until they, that's part of it. And they've already got, I think they're putting out for bids and everything. So the plan is for that to take place, so just in case that way we can. And then we've got just some minor stuff regarding the discus ring and moving that off of the Lions Field eventually, and then that we will still be able to use that grass area. I shouldn't say still, that we potentially would use that grass area for soccer or flag football. Nothing in place yet, but that's been in the discussion, so I want to keep that in there. I think that's it.
So moved.
It's been moved to approve on the approved resolution 2019-25. Second. Second by Councilman Miller. Any discussion? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Resolution passes. Next item is resolution 2019-26, North Campus HVAC supplemental acquisition credit agreement. Comments, questions of staff?
Again, that hasn't really changed either, it's kind of just the way to get that HVAC system jointly paid for, it's shot, you know, and so that's kind of the way we can get this thing transitioned, but.
So moved.
It's been moved by Councilman Grayball that we approve resolution 2019-26. Is there a second by Councilman Gingler? Is there any further discussion? No further discussion. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same. Resolution passes. Next item on the agenda under formal action is the Beloit Police Department in-car camera systems purchase. Any questions for either, I guess,
That was kind of the point person on
Jason or?
He's done a good job.
Yeah.
We've already had cameras in, this is an upgrade, it's not anything new.
Replacement, yeah.
It sounds like the other ones are getting pretty outdated.
Just pretty much update the cameras and the server, that's it.
Well, there's a couple of other systems upgrades. It's the server as far as security and
Right.
data retention. All our camera systems are 6 years old and more. Efficiency is going to be a huge gain with this, with being able to pull in and download automatically instead of having to remove a flash card and take it in and
So it'll be what it is.
download it. And the server, instead of, we've been operating on basically just a jacked up computer for that.
Yeah,
The server's large enough and it will be configured in a RAID format so that we can lose a drive without losing data. talking about doing RAID 5 is what they're recommending, with 16 terabytes usable on it. So being able to customize the automatic retention policies by offense type in the car when it downloads it, then it goes in, then it retains it for as long as we have to have according to statute, and then it gets rid of it
Rides over it.
right
Okay.
on its own. So, I mean, I can't tell you how much time I spend
Oh, yeah.
going through old video and stuff. And video is a huge issue for departments all over, just the storage of it, because there's so much, and you just gotta have it now, so.
It's actually a liability when you hold on to old
Yeah.
data that you don't need.
Yeah,
So
that's what
I
the
like
guys about this,
to
yeah.
delete it out, so.
Keeps what we gotta keep and get rid of what we don't.
Yeah, it's very labor intensive, like, pretty much every case that they long form to me, they will provide me with a video, and then, like you said, they take it out, put it in, copy it, and just.
This will actually allow us to send Katie a download link, and she'll be able to just log on, pull it, do what she needs to do with it right there like that.
So we're gonna have cost savings even, I mean, there's gonna be cost savings off of this, so.
The biggest cost savings is probably gonna be labor, to be quite honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For sure.
And again,